And what if I told you that nature has hidden 4 powerful secrets capable of completely regenerating your liver, and that you can find these plants easily anywhere in the world? Imagine discovering that simple ingredients, some perhaps already present in your kitchen at this moment, possess the power to detoxify and revitalize one of the most overworked organs of your body. If you want to discover 4 powerful medicinal plants that can completely transform the health of your liver, using ingredients that you probably already have at home, then stay with me until the end of this video, because I will reveal ancestral secrets that traditional medicine has used for thousands of years and that modern science is finally proving. Before we begin our journey through the fascinating world of medicinal plants, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, press that red button right now and activate the notifications bell, because here you always find exclusive content about natural health, medicinal plants, and all that can transform your life in a natural and effective way. And if this video is already helping you, leave your like so that more people can discover this valuable information. The liver is truly an impressive chemical powerhouse that works 24 hours a day without stopping, processing everything we consume, from food to medications, alcohol, environmental toxins, and chemical substances that we don't even imagine we are ingesting daily. This extraordinary organ performs more than 500 different vital functions, including producing bile for fat digestion, metabolizing proteins and carbohydrates, storing essential vitamins like A, D, E, K, and B complex, regulating blood sugar levels by converting glucose into glycogen, synthesizing fundamental plasma proteins like albumin and coagulation factors, and mainly, detoxifying harmful substances that could cause irreversible damage to our organism. When we think of this organ's complexity, it is impressive to know it can regenerate up to 75% of its mass when damaged, a unique capacity among all human organs. The liver also acts as a blood reservoir, storing approximately 450 milliliters that can be released quickly when the body needs it, such as during intense exercise or medical emergency situations. When the liver is overloaded by excess work, an inadequate diet rich in processed foods and refined sugars, excessive alcohol consumption, excess medication, chronic stress that raises cortisol levels, or constant exposure to environmental toxins like pesticides, heavy metals, air pollution, and household chemicals, it begins to show warning signs that we often ignore or attribute to other causes. Symptoms like constant fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, difficulty digesting fatty foods with a feeling of heaviness after meals, frequent headaches especially after meals, irritability for no apparent reason, skin problems like acne, eczema or psoriasis, unexplained weight gain especially in the abdominal region, mood swings including depression and anxiety, difficulty waking up in the morning, dark-colored urine, light-colored stools, itchy skin without an apparent cause, and even persistent bad breath can be directly related to a liver that urgently needs support and regeneration. It is important to recognize these signs early, as the liver has few pain receptors, which means that serious problems can develop silently for years before being clinically diagnosed. The first medicinal plant I want to present is the dandelion, an extraordinary herb that grows on practically every continent and that many consider just a common weed. Without knowing, they are stepping on one of the most powerful hepatoprotectors that nature has offered us. The dandelion, known scientifically as Taraxacum officinale, possesses extraordinary properties that directly stimulate the production and flow of bile, enormously facilitating the process of digestion and elimination of toxins accumulated in the liver. This miraculous plant contains bioactive compounds like taraxacin, taraxacoside, inulin, taraxinic acid, flavonoids like luteolin and quercetin, in addition to vitamins A, C, E, K, and B complex, minerals like potassium, iron, calcium, and magnesium, which work synergistically to regenerate damaged liver cells, reduce chronic inflammation, and promote the efficient elimination of metabolic waste through urine and feces. What makes the dandelion even more special is its capacity to stimulate both hepatic and renal function, creating a dual detoxification system that maximizes the elimination of toxins from the organism. Recent scientific studies conducted at renowned universities around the world demonstrate that dandelion extract can significantly increase the liver's antioxidant capacity, protecting liver cells against damage caused by free radicals and toxic substances. In addition, this wonderful plant stimulates cellular regeneration through the activation of specific growth factors, helping the liver to recover more quickly from damage caused by alcohol, hepatotoxic drugs, hepatitis viruses, or an inadequate diet. Research also indicates that dandelion can reduce fat levels in the liver, being particularly beneficial for people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. To use dandelion as natural medicine, you can prepare a tea using both the dried leaves and roots, letting it steep for 15 minutes, and consuming 2 to 3 cups daily, preferably between meals, or consume the fresh leaves in salads, taking advantage of their slightly bitter taste, which indicates precisely their beneficial properties for the liver. The roots can be roasted and used as a coffee substitute, offering a healthy and detoxifying alternative to start the day. The second plant that will revolutionize your understanding of liver detoxification is milk thistle, considered by many natural medicine experts and hepatologists around the world as the absolute king of hepatoprotective plants. This exceptional plant, known scientifically as Silybum marinum, contains a unique complex of compounds called silymarin, which represents one of the most studied and scientifically proven natural hepatoprotectors by modern medicine. Silymarin is composed of 3 main flavonolignates: silibinin, silidionin, and silicristin, with silibinin being the most active component and responsible for most of the therapeutic effects. This extraordinary substance has the unique ability to form a molecular protective barrier around the cell membranes of hepatocytes, preventing toxins like alcohol, drugs, viruses, heavy metals, and other harmful substances from penetrating and causing cellular damage, while simultaneously stimulating the synthesis of new proteins and nucleic acids, dramatically accelerating the liver regeneration process in a completely natural way. Extensive clinical research demonstrates that milk thistle can be effective in the treatment of hepatitis, cirrhosis, fatty liver disease, and even poisoning by highly toxic substances such as poisonous mushrooms. This extraordinary plant not only protects the liver from future damage, but also helps to repair pre-existing damage, stimulating the regeneration of hepatocytes and significantly improving hepatic functions in people with diagnosed liver problems. Milk thistle can be consumed as a tea, prepared with the dried and crushed seeds, or in the form of a standardized extract, always following the guidance of a qualified health professional. Do not forget to like this video if this information is being useful to you, and share it with friends and family who can also benefit from this ancestral knowledge about medicinal plants. The third plant that can completely transform the health of your liver is the artichoke, a vegetable that many consume regularly without knowing its extraordinary medicinal powers. The artichoke, scientifically known as Cannara scalamus, contains bioactive compounds like cynarin, chlorogenic acid, and flavonoids that exert impressive hepatoprotective and choleretic effects. These substances intensely stimulate the production and secretion of bile, significantly improving the digestion of fats and the elimination of excess cholesterol, while simultaneously protecting the hepatic cells against oxidative and inflammatory damage. Scientific studies prove that the regular consumption of artichoke can significantly reduce the levels of total and LDL cholesterol, known as bad cholesterol, while increasing the liver's capacity to process and eliminate toxins accumulated in the organism. Furthermore, the artichoke possesses potent antioxidant properties that combat the free radicals responsible for cellular aging and the development of chronic liver diseases. This wonderful plant also stimulates the regeneration of damaged liver cells, helping the liver to recover more quickly from aggressions caused by alcohol, medications, an inadequate diet, or exposure to environmental toxins. To take advantage of the medicinal benefits of the artichoke, you can consume it cooked regularly in your meals, prepare teas with its dried leaves, or use commercially available concentrated extracts. The slightly bitter taste of the artichoke indicates precisely the presence of compounds beneficial for the liver, so do not worry if initially the taste seems different from what you are used to. The fourth and final plant that completes our powerful arsenal of natural hepatoprotectors is turmeric, also known as Indian saffron, a golden spice that has captured the attention of the worldwide scientific community for its extraordinary effects on hepatic health. Turmeric, scientifically named curcuma longa, contains curcumin, a bioactive compound that demonstrates absolutely impressive anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and hepatoprotective properties, capable of revolutionizing the way our liver processes toxins and regenerates itself. The curcumin present in turmeric possesses the unique ability to modulate multiple metabolic pathways simultaneously, reducing chronic inflammation in the liver, stimulating the production of detoxifying enzymes, protecting hepatic cells against damage caused by free radicals, and even demonstrating potential in the prevention of hepatic fibrosis. Recent research indicates that curcumin may be effective in the treatment of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition that is increasingly common in modern society due to inadequate dietary habits and a sedentary lifestyle. Besides the direct benefits for the liver, turmeric also improves the function of the gallbladder, stimulates digestion, reduces cholesterol, and has antimicrobial properties that help to maintain the balance of the intestinal microbiota, creating a more favorable environment for general liver health. To maximize the absorption of curcumin, it is recommended to consume turmeric together with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that dramatically increases the bioavailability of curcumin in the organism. You can incorporate turmeric into your daily diet by adding it to soups, stews, vegetable milks, detox juices, or by preparing a medicinal tea combining turmeric with ginger and honey. The typical dosage varies between 1 to 2 teaspoons per day, but always consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplementation protocol, especially if you already use medications or have pre-existing health conditions. It is fundamental to understand that these medicinal plants work best when integrated into a healthy lifestyle that includes a balanced diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and quality proteins, adequate hydration with pure water, regular physical exercise, restorative sleep, and effective management of chronic stress. The liver is an extraordinarily resilient organ, capable of regenerating completely when it receives adequate nutritional support and is freed from the excess of toxins that overload its detoxification systems. Always remember that medicinal plants are powerful tools that must be used with knowledge and responsibility. Although they are natural, they possess potent active ingredients that can interact with medications or cause adverse reactions in sensitive people. Therefore, always consult a qualified health professional before starting any treatment protocol with medicinal plants, especially if you have diagnosed health conditions, use medications regularly, or are pregnant or breastfeeding. If you have made it this far, it means you truly care about your health and are willing to make positive changes in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, activate notifications so you don't miss any new content, and leave your like to help more people discover this valuable information about natural health. Share this video with people you love and who can also benefit from this ancestral knowledge about the healing power of medicinal plants. In the comments, tell us which of these plants you already knew and which you plan to try first. Your participation is very important for our community of people interested in natural health and integral well-being.